Hi, we are interviewing our guests about
Menlo Park, California.
how has Los Alamitos changed.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Las Alamitos in just a second, but I'm going to tell you guys who your guest is. This is Mrs. Wedge, and I used to teach school here. For a long, long time, I taught school here for 21 years. And Las Alamitos has changed so much because it's gotten so big. The library and computer lab were not here. The two-story building was not here.
Were there any two-story buildings?
Miss Nettle's room was not here. No two-story buildings at all. No.
Whoa.
And the field was humongous because there were no other little portables out there. Right. And there was a redwood grove on the corner of the field, and the kids would sit in the redwood tree area and have lunch. And one time, I'll tell you a quick story, my kids were out there having lunch, and it was a windy day, and a nest blew out of the tree, and a nest of squirrels landed next to my kids' table. Little baby squirrels.
Okay.
We had to save them. We did. It all worked out.
Is that all you have to say?
That is.
Okay, my next question is, what did Kepler's bookstore look like?
Kepler's bookstore. I think it was smaller. I think it was smaller, and there was not a Cafe Baroni's next to it. It was a much smaller bookstore, just for books, really. Yeah.
Not for any coloring books, because they have coloring books now and activity books.
They did not have coloring books. They did have a children's section, and they did have children's books, but there were no activities and no coloring books. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a next question to ask you.
Okay.
Was there room 20 at Los Alamitos?
Was there a room 20 at Los
Yeah,
Alamitos?
you know where we will learn was
20?
Yeah.
That's where we are. Room 20.
So as the Los Alamitos buildings changed, they renumbered the classrooms many times. But ever since I've been here, your classroom has been there, but it may have had a different number. Yeah. So, do you have any other questions about Los Alamitos?
but-
Can I tell you one quick thing about the area? Do you guys know how we get when we come over from the other side of the bay? How you come over a bridge to get to Menlo Park? Okay.
Yeah.
There's the Golden Gate, and there's
And the San Francisco.
yes, and there's the Dunbarton Bridge by Facebook. You know where that is? Okay. When I was born here, so that was 66 years ago. So when I was about your age, that bridge was not, the Dunbarton Bridge was not there. What was there was an old drawbridge, and it was a bridge that was flat that cars traveled on, and when boats came by, because it was low to the water,
Yeah, it's like
it would open up.
know.
There would be a man in the box looking out the window to see if there were boats coming. And if he saw a boat coming, they would stop the traffic, and then the bridge would open up like this, and the boats would go through, and then the bridge would close, and then they would open up the traffic again. I know. Isn't that cool?
And
You have another question? One more
No.
question. One follow-up question, and then we'll stop it.
no, that's all we
cars
have.
were on it and there was a boat coming.
So what they would do was the boat would slow down, right? Because the boats didn't go that fast. The boats would slow down, and then the arms would come down like a railroad track and stop the traffic.
Oh, no,
and
I'm
then
supposed to stay here.
then there would be no traffic on the part that opened,
Okay,
and then they would close it, and the traffic would go again.
thank you for sharing with us. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much for your question.